Have you ever started a story that completely consumed your thoughts? One where every chapter pulls you deeper into a world that's equal parts dangerous, emotional, and impossible to forget? If that's the kind of audiobook experience you're looking for, then Monsters in the Dark by Pepper Winters deserves a place at the top of your listening list. This isn't your typical romance. It's a dark, emotional journey that explores survival, trust, fear, and the unexpected connections that can form even in the darkest circumstances. From the very beginning, the story creates an atmosphere filled with mystery and tension, making it nearly impossible to stop listening. At the center of the story is a young woman whose life changes in an instant. Thrown into a world she never imagined, she's forced to face situations that test her courage, her resilience, and everything she believes about humanity. Every decision matters, every conversation carries weight, and every chapter reveals another layer of a story that's much deeper than it first appears. What makes this audiobook stand out isn't just the suspense, it's the emotional complexity. The characters aren't simple heroes or villains. They're flawed, conflicted, and unforgettable. As their stories unfold, you'll constantly question your assumptions, making each twist even more impactful. Pepper Winters has created a world that's intense, emotional, and filled with psychological depth. Instead of relying only on shocking moments, the novel builds powerful emotional tension that keeps you invested from beginning to end. It's the kind of story that stays in your mind long after you finish listening. And if you enjoy audiobooks, this one becomes even more immersive. Hearing every emotional conversation, every tense moment, and every internal struggle performed by talented narrators adds an entirely new dimension to the experience. It's not just reading a story, it's living inside it. This audiobook is perfect for listeners who enjoy dark romance, psychological suspense, morally complex characters, and stories that challenge expectations. If you've enjoyed emotional romances with high stakes and unforgettable character development, this is one you'll want to experience. Keep in mind, Monsters in the Dark contains mature themes and is written for adult audiences. If you appreciate stories that push emotional boundaries and aren't afraid to explore difficult subjects, you'll understand why so many readers continue talking about this book years after its release. Some stories entertain you for a few hours. Others leave a lasting impression. Monsters in the Dark belongs in that second category. It's gripping, emotional, unpredictable, and impossible to forget. If you're ready to experience one of the most talked about dark romance audiobooks, check out the link in the description and start your listening journey today. You can even claim your free audiobook trial if you're eligible. Once you press play, don't be surprised if you find yourself listening late into the night, because this is one story that's incredibly hard to pause.